There's no sound. Oh, shoot. There. Is there sound now? But I don't have any chat. Why not? Shoot. I'm having trouble with equipment again. As you can tell, so I'm late. I started this plenty of time ago. Okay. I'm having trouble with equipment again.
Uh-oh.
As you can tell,
No,
so I'm late.
stop.
I started this plenty. I can hear myself. That's not right. Okay, hang on. Pop the chat out. Okay, I'm almost there, guys. I'm just trying to get my chat back. I don't have my chat for some reason. Now where did it go? There it is. All right, hey, Lori's here. Hi, Lori. Lori, 1616. In 1616, we took a little trip. Taco Tuesday. Not today. I made a pot of chili last night, but we had Carol got me a McDonald's breakfast, but she didn't get it till almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, and I don't eat breakfast, so I ate it, and then noon comes around, I'm not hungry. So I didn't get any lunch, but that's okay. I got Reese's peanut butter cups. And I have those because my blood sugars are low right now. So, where's my game at?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dennis is here. Hiya, Dennis. Cheers, Scorp. Still don't know where that 1616 came from. Well, all right. It's hard to say. Maybe somehow your name got Andy. Cheers. Maybe it opened up a new account for you, and there were 1,615 other Loris, and so you became Lori 1616. That's crazy. What's crazy is you don't know why it's there. Not you in particular. I mean, when something like that happens, you know, because I've had that happen to me where something got changed, and I didn't change that. Where'd that come from? Then you never find out, so it's a big mystery. Dennis says he's doing good. What do we have the little hearts flying in the chat for again? Is that something new or old or something? This is not my normal chat. My normal chat has YouTube and Twix mixed in it, but it wouldn't load this morning, and it wouldn't recognize my password. And I was already late getting in. I thought, well, hell with it. I'm just going to go into the game because this is crazy. I have crazy stuff happen to me all the time. And there's nothing I can do about it because it's crazy. All right, let's go in here and here and here and here and check and see what fields need to be worked on. These three are all in soybeans, I think. I think I just finished this one right here. There it is. Yeah, I just finished doing this one just this morning. And so I'm waiting for stuff to grow. I mean, the grass hasn't grown yet. What? It's harvested. I don't care if it's harvested. This is growing. But it's not even, I can't even get it to come up to the first stage of growth. I've slept 20 days. I mean, it's crazy. It's because I have it set to 30 days in a month now. So every time I sleep, it's only one day. Well, stuff doesn't grow in one day. So I might have to change that, or just sit here and sleep for hours on end. Let's see. Oh, it's Control Alt Z. Let me see what I can do here. I can't read that. J A Jat others channel. I can't read that. I can't read your name. It's too many letters. Too many letters. But I'm doing great. I hope everybody else is doing great. Okay. And I've had this problem before where a controller, and this is a brand new controller. This one cost me $75, $80. I can't remember. But it does this where I'm not touching it. It's moving me forward. And then I have to wiggle the controller and it stops. Now it's okay. But again, if something else goes, it'll start doing it again. It's crazy. I don't know what causes that. Jared. How do you know that's Jared? Oh, he says it. He said it was Jared. Jared, I haven't seen you. A long time no see. How you been? I'm assuming this is your other channel. Hey, there's Matt. Every time we see Jared, he's older. How old are you now, Jared? All right, so sleeping didn't make the crops come anymore. I just sleep again, I guess. What's this slider do anyway? Does it just make me sleep longer, or what does that do for me? Oh, it makes me sleep till that time of day, I'll bet. So I'm going to sleep and wake up in the nighttime. Oh, that's right. Okay, see, now my controller's got me moving forward and I didn't do it. I haven't touched it. That's crazy. Just sleeping did that. Okay, we're going to sleep again, only we're going to... This is the time you wake up. So that's what this is. So let's do 7, I guess. Tina's here. Hey, Tina. We've had some beautiful sunny weather, but it's kind of cold. It might be up in the 50s right now, but life has been good and bad. Last year was a hard one, but I'm 17 now, and I actually got a gaming PC for Christmas. You're same age as my granddaughter, Addie. She'll be 18 in September. Tina's not herself today. Who are you? A hard weekend? Are you sick again, Tina? Didn't you say you guys had the flu a week or so ago? That's hard being sick during the holidays. Scorp says you're going to get snow in Texas? What? Quite a bit? Well, we still don't know. The doctors haven't got back to us yet. They said if she doesn't hear from them this week to call back. But doctors, today's world is so crappy. You go see a doctor, you make an appointment, you can't get in right away. So you have to make an appointment. Before you can make an appointment, your doctor that you made the appointment with has moved on, and there's a new one, and you have to make a new appointment because it's a new doctor, and you didn't have an appointment with the new doctor. And then, before that comes, that doctor leaves, and you got another new doctor, and they won't see you for what you want them to see you for until you've seen them to set up that I'm your doctor. Who are you? We need to meet and greet and then, okay, now what's your problem? We'll make you another appointment. It's just ridiculous. It's just, you just can't go see a doctor. You have to make an appointment to meet the doctor. It's just crazy. Can't believe I put that all in at once. No, I'm all embarrassed. That ain't right. Oh, sorry to hear that, Tina. I'm going to go into the thing here and change this. Seasonal growth, no. Days per month. See, I got it set for 28 days per month. Let's drop that to 15 days and see what happens. Okay, so that's half of what I had it set for, basically. So now if I sleep, some growth should happen. Jeremy's here. Hi, Jeremy. Losing somebody. See, look, it's moving again. I don't know what's causing that. There is a way to go in and calibrate these things, but this is brand new. Shouldn't be having trouble like that. Jared's on his way out again, I guess. Time to go and do some stuff. All right, Jared, good to hear from you. I hope we hear from you before you turn 18. Come in and say hello once in a while. So it's a close aunt. You know, losing people is hard. And either way you look at it, any way you look at it, it's hard. But when you lose somebody sudden like that, is it better than watching somebody suffer through a long illness? Because then you're prepared for it, but the poor person has to suffer through their illness. Oh, look at that cable. It's got, ruffles have ridges on the cable. Anyway, yeah, it's just, it's like, it's hard on people. It's hard on everybody. I mean, it's terribly hard on the person that passes. But if you had somebody that was elderly and they went to sleep and then the next morning you wake up, and they walk in their room and they're gone. That's going to be really hard on a lot of people that cared for that person. But what better way could you go if you were, getting to that point where it was your time to just fall asleep and not wake up? I, I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm obsessed with mortality. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I didn't used to. I didn't used to be that way. See, look, there's no crops I don't see any crops growing. There should be something. I mean, a sprout. I just slept 15 days. Didn't I? Let's go see how the grass is doing. Yeah, Lori, it really is. It really is. But I guess I don't really have a meaning to what I'm trying to say, except for the fact that losing people that you love is harder on some people than others. If it's somebody you're not terribly close to, only because they live in across the country, so you don't get to see them very often, and that happened, it would be a sudden thing. But if you're close by and you know that they've got health problems, and they have health problems for quite a while, then you're kind of more used to it. So it is it's just, I don't know. It's a mystery, I suppose. And it's hard on people. I mean, see, that's what Addie's problem was now with the surgery. The surgery is part of it. The other part is, will she make it through the surgery? That's what she's worried about. And we still don't know how serious it is. We still haven't had anybody tell us what the X-rays look like. It's really hard on me. I cry myself to sleep almost every night. I can't sleep. Last night, I remember just laying in bed, and I have a clock that projects the time up on the ceiling or on the wall. It's a projection clock. Because if I'm laying in bed, it's kind of nice to be able to just open your eyes and the time's right above you, because because that's where it's at. But I remember laying there last night, and I went to bed at midnight, and I remember opening one eye, seeing 1:30, opening it again, seeing 2:07, I opened it again, 3:31. The next thing you know, it was 5, and then finally at 7:30 I got up. But I never really was sleeping. I mean, I was sleeping, but I wasn't sleeping. It's not like I went to sleep and slept all night and didn't have to get up. I was up 15 times last night. Or not up, but at least awake enough to want to open my eyes to see what time it was. Normally, if you're sleeping really good, you don't care what time it is. You're sleeping and you don't wake up. But if I was conscious enough, or maybe not asleep enough, that I was thinking about seeing what time it was, then I wasn't getting real good sleep. And I've been like that since I found out she's got this problem. It just bothering the hell out of me. I can't help but think I've fallen on the job of taking care of her. That I'm supposed to be here to protect her and to keep her safe, and I haven't been doing a very good job, evidently. See, this is still saying it's harvested. It should be growing.
Your washer is done.
I forgot I had that turned on. Pretty soon it'll say the dryer's done too, because I think both of them are running. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know what to do. Let me. Days per month. 5 days a month. Yeah, that was the deal with my dad. My dad was the youngest of his siblings, but it wasn't that he was the youngest. It was he was the youngest by 15 years. They stopped having children 15 years. They had an accident, and it was my dad. So, when my dad was, you know, my aunts and uncles were dying when I was young because they were older people. Wasn't real close with hardly any of them though, because they didn't really live close by. All right. Well, I don't know what to do. I can't do crops if they're not going to grow for me. This is ridiculous. I mean, you can't even see sprouts. What the heck? Says it's growing. Your wife was an accident too? I'm gonna. This is really bothering me. This controller. Oh shoot! Dropped the battery. Grab this one. All right, see what this one does any better. Wonder if it's making a difference that I'm not sleeping in a bed. I'm using a mod to sleep. What if that makes any? How could that make any difference? How could it really? But it might. I don't know. I'll go to an actual bed and sleep and see if it makes any difference. I can't imagine that it does. It doesn't make any sense. Say, Scorp, did you ever get that game? Hey, Thomas is here. Hi, Thomas. Any crops? Is that green that I'm seeing? I mean, this potatoes and sugar beets were planted a long time ago, and they're not even growing. What's wrong with this map? What else do I have? Maybe I've got something else set wrong. Let's see. Seasonal growth is no. Turns on growth calendar that adheres to the seasons and the withering of plant. Yeah, I don't want that. Fixed visual month. That's visual. That has nothing to do with the crops and growth. That's just it just looks like July. In other words, it's sunny. Crop destruction is off. Periodic plowing is on. No rocks. Lime required. No weeds. Disaster destruction disabled. Visuals only enabled. That wouldn't have anything to do with it. I don't get it. So sleeping in the house didn't seem to do any good. You got a lot of hours on the new game. Are you talking about that new game? Because I haven't even got it yet. I gave him $70, and I even went on today, and I downloaded the game. I downloaded the launcher, and I went in and put my account in, and I've got an account number. It gave me an account number, and I go in to log in the game, and it says you need to sign in. I sign in. And then it comes up and says you haven't purchased the game yet. It lets me in. I log into the game and it's ready to go, and then it says you can't play because you haven't purchased the game yet. I went to my bank. They took the $70 in last week. They took my $70. And it's a computer glitch, because you go in, you say you want to buy the game. And so you enter all your information, and you say what version of the game you want to buy. I gave them $70 for a $20 game, because there's an option that if you want to support them, because they're still making the game, if you want to donate some money, buy the $70 game, and that'll help donate some money to them. So I said, okay, I gave them $70. Then it takes you to another page that it wants you, how do you want to pay for it? And I said, credit card. And I typed in all my information, and I hit, okay, pay it. Then it goes to another page, and it says, for your protection, we're notifying your bank. They're going to call you and ask you if this is authorized. I said, okay. So I had my home phone. I still have a landline. I grabbed my landline, and the bank called. And I said, yes, that's something I'm purchasing. And they said, okay, that's all we need to know for your safety. And I hung up. But when, and they gave me a code. They say, here's your code that authorizes us to pay for that. So I typed my code in to the game. I went back to the game on the computer. I typed in that code the bank gave me. It sent me to another page that said 403 error and a blank page. And it wouldn't let me out of that. I couldn't get off that page. I tried to refresh the page. I tried to go back and do it again. It wouldn't do that. The only thing I could do was to physically close that page down manually. And when I went back to the game, it said, you haven't paid for it. But I did. So I went to the bank and I opened up my bank, and there, right in the thing, it said we gave $70 to this company, and they got it. And so the only way I could do, so I went to see if I could go to their, there's nobody to call, there's no phone number, there's no web page. Well, there is a web page, but they don't do any support on it. You have to put in a ticket that something's wrong. So I put a ticket in, and then it comes up and says, we've got so many people with tickets that it's going to take a while to process yours. Like maybe a year. I don't know. But it's already been, what, Scorpion? I think the game came out maybe a week ago or so. Because it was, I did that on Friday. I think it was Friday, maybe Saturday. I think it was Friday or Saturday, and the game had already been out 4 days. So I sure like to play it after giving them $70. I still don't see any crops. This is ridiculous. Maybe I'll have to stop playing this game too. Nothing works for me. How'd you pay for it? Saturday, was it? Okay. Even so, it would have been nice to be able to play the game after they took your money. Yeah, one of the problems is I used my credit card. Now, my credit card has extra security on it. That's why the bank has to call you if it's something off the web or something like that. Because my credit card, if you remember when I got hacked, I got really upset when I got hacked. And the reason I got upset is because my credit card has a $30,000 limit on it. If somebody got a hold of it, they could damn almost buy a house with it. And so I've got a little bit extra security on it, to make sure that something if it's something I use on a regular basis, or it's something that's right in my own hometown and, legitimate type business like a grocery store, they don't bother with that kind of thing. But if there's something crazy like it's a web page from China or something, they're going to call me. Was this you? And yeah, it was. Okay. I should have just used my debit card. I'd probably been fine. I don't like using debit cards, though, especially on the internet. All right, I don't know what to do. I've got some butter going here, I think. Oh, shoot, I guess so. All right, I've got butter going because I was going to make some popcorn and it takes butter. All right, let's get the chuck. I can at least do that. Can't do any damn crops. Yeah, I had a problem with PayPal. And I lost some money. And it was when I got hacked. Because I used PayPal all the time. And something happened, and I actually lost money, and they weren't very good to me. So I dropped all my PayPal stuff. Yeah, Tina, it could be, but I don't think so because I've been playing this map for a couple of months now and never had any trouble. I'm going cross country. See if I can jump these tracks. Woohoo! Oh, jeez! Holy smolies! I like when that happens. It doesn't always happen that you can flip it like that. See, one of the reasons why I don't think it's the map, see this butter? I didn't have any butter here when we started. And so time has to go by for it to produce the butter. So some time has went by that produced all this butter. And, but yet the crops aren't growing. And see the grass? It says it's harvested. This grass should have grown almost overnight. And there's not even a stubble here. And I've slept, what, 20 times? I'm exaggerating. It's maybe only 10. Look at all the poo that's coming in. They had no poo. So the times went by because the cows are accumulating poop and stuff. All right, popcorn. Oh. Before we go, I think I've got meat to pick up from the butcher shop. Buttered popcorn. Is Miss Nelson here? Did I miss? I did. Hi, Miss Nelson. I missed you coming in. Wedding guy. It's a bug? Probably. I wonder if we got some kind of spray for that. I can spray the crops because there's a bug. This isn't a Bethesda game, is it? Because it wouldn't be a bug then; it would just be a feature. Hey, we got a great feature in the new in the new Bethesda game. The crops don't grow; you just have to pretend they do. I can't eat stuff like that anymore. I'll make a bowl of popcorn and I'll take a couple bites and that's all I don't want anymore. Wow. Look at all the meat. Oh, that's a lot of meat. What do we get? We got pepperoni, sausage, steak, pork. What's it mean by pork? What kind of pork? Is it pork chops? Steak and pork chops. Steak, pepperoni, sausage, bacon. We finally got some bacon at the bottom there. Pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. There's a breakfast for you right there. Pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Wow, there's a lot of meat here. Is this Arby's? Because they have the meats. It doesn't say Arby's on it, but they do have the meats. Oh no. What did I do? All right, let's load them up. Maybe it has the flu. Butter. We got some butter. There's some guy I watched from Canada. I can't remember where he's from. It's an unusual name. But it's really cold there. That's most of Canada. He goes camping in like 20 below weather and snow up to his knees. And he cooks he's got a camp stove in his tent. And he cooks there. And every time he cooks, the first thing he does is get a pan and put a stick of butter in it and melts the butter. And he says the same thing every damn time. Don't hold back on the butter, boys. Don't hold back on the butter. Every time he says the same thing. Then there's another guy. If anybody watches the Y-Files, there's a channel called the Y-Files. And the guy that runs that, the host, the owner, the YouTube guy, he was talking about bacon. He goes to the store and buys a big stack of bacon, and then he cooks it all up at once and collects all the grease, and he puts all the grease in a jar and puts it in the fridge, and that's what he uses to cook with, is bacon grease. See, that's what we used to do when I was a kid. You collected everything from the animal, including the grease that it makes when you cook it. And, you know, that's what you used. And you used lard, and you used, you know, animal fat of some kind to cook with. That's when food was really good to eat. So whenever he has to fry something, he grabs his jar of bacon grease, and that's what he uses. I like that idea. I might do that. Because I like bacon too. Somebody asked me, he said, if you buy that much bacon and cook it all at once, what do you do with it? He says, oh, there's lots to do with bacon. You got bacon and eggs. You got bacon lettuce made of sandwiches. Hell, I could eat a bacon lettuce made a sandwich 3 times a day. That's good stuff right there. You got hamburgers with bacon on it. They call that at the local drive-in here. They call that a royal burger. If you order a royal burger, it's 2 patties of meat and a ration of bacons on it, and onions and lettuce and tomatoes and all that kind of stuff. It's a good hamburger, but they call it a royal burger. Then they got one called a barn burger. That's like 3 stacks of meat. I mean, Jeff gets that one. That sucker's about that thick. It's hard to eat, too. You can't open your mouth wide enough. Crack a jaw doing it. BLTs are good, man. You don't like bacon on a burger? I don't mind it. I don't like cheese on a burger. I don't mind it. If somebody cooked me a cheeseburger or somebody bought me a cheeseburger, I'd eat it. I don't dislike it. I just prefer not to have cheese on a burger. Hell, the way I grew up, I'd eat anything if I was hungry. All right, is this the potato place? What was I making? Anybody remember? It wasn't chips, though. It was popcorn. Okay. Yeah, okay. I need butter, and then I'm going to make chili, hot popcorn, spicy popcorn. I think it all takes butter. And I don't think the meat will go here, but that's okay. It should take my butter. My God, it took it all too. Whoa. That was a lot of butter. Holy smokers. All right, I'm going to sell the meat. Wait a minute. Did I have a restaurant that might take some of the meat? I can't remember. I put in a Chinese restaurant, I think. What's this? This is a potato chip. That's Booze Row right there. We got vodka, whiskey, and beer. That's a Booze Row. And then we got pizza parlor over here, and a Slurpee, and an ice cream cone place. And there's a pizzeria. I wonder if it takes any kind of... Oh, I think you have to have the special kind of... I need to get rid of these mods. Because it doesn't take regular stuff. Doesn't take any meat. And if it does, it doesn't take it from that meat factory. I keep getting... That's the third one I got today. That's a text message from Taco Bell. How come we didn't see you today? It's Tuesday. We got specials that you might be interested in. Yeah, right. The Red Dragon. Okay, I don't have any dragon meat. Okay, did it take something? Nope, it didn't take anything. Okay. So the restaurants don't want the meat. I'm just going to have to sell the meat. That's the ice cream place right there. And then there's a donut factory, but it doesn't take meat either. Is it, Matt? Is it soup du jour already? Geez, I just got here. I did go to Walmart. Jeff and I went to Walmart on Saturday, and I got like $100 worth of soda. And he did too. I beat him. He only got $95. I got lots of soda, though. I'm going to have a Baja Blast because I haven't had one for a couple months. If I can find one down here.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, I just covered somebody. Who'd I cover? Lori. Cheers, Lori. I covered Lori's beer run. Okay, I do have a cold Baja Blast. Yeah, Baja Blast, Code Red, regular diet Mountain Dew. I got Dr. Pepper cream soda. I got some more Shirley Temples. What else did I get? I think I got something else. I don't remember what it was. There's a Baja Blast. Let me drop it in the Automatic loader. Pop a top. Pop a top. Take a sip. Oh. Oh, so cold, so refreshing. Oh, man, that tastes good. Now I should go out and see if I've got some cream, coffee creamer and put in there. 'Cause that's what makes the Baja Blast dirty. All right, guys, there it was. Soup de jour, Baja Blast. Ah, great. Wonderful. You had to order my chicken. Takes dragon, cats, dogs, rats, and whatever roadkill they can find. All right, so what am I going to just sell the meat, I guess? Here's the thing. I got lots of cattle. I can make more. If I need it for something else. Seriously, I'm thinking about getting rid of some of those, that one row of things. Because there's, that pizza parlor looks just like the other pizza parlor, but this one only takes pallets from his stuff, so you have to have all of his things. It won't take regular stuff, so it doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna go back to the regular mods that'll take regular meat and regular butter and regular, you know. Ooh, there it goes. Holy smolies. $51,000 worth of meat. Huh. That's a lot of meat, boys and girls. The bees are attacking. Uh-oh, why am I not making honey? That's weird because I slept for a month. Why is there no honey? There should be honey here. There should be a lot of honey there. That's odd. That's really odd. Maybe all my bees died. Oh, hang on. I gotta figure out what I need. What do I need to make? Where's the popcorn maker? Popcorn, it's right on top. Okay. I was gonna make chili popcorn. What does that take? That takes just corn and... Oh, do I have corn? Uh-oh. I gotta go check to see if I've got corn. July winter in Aussie land, yeah. My problem is I can't use honey to put in tea if I don't take about 4 or 5 teaspoons of it and just eat the honey, and then that's too much sugar for me. All right, so we're looking for corn. Hopefully I've got some. I got lots of corn, and it won't take it all. You got rid of it all, did you? Oh, that could be, Scorp. I wonder if I was gonna do that, get rid of all of that production, I think what I should do is copy down how much money I've got. Like I got 2 million, almost 2.5 million, and then just go to the mod page and delete those mods. Just delete the mods. Then when I come back in, it'll say, "Oh, you're missing these mods. Do you still want to start?" And if I say yes, then all those buildings should be gone, shouldn't they, Scorp? And I can just replace them with the regular buildings. You know, like the Pizza Hut. I've got another mod that does pizza, but it's not that guy's, and it takes regular products that you get from regular, dairies and stuff. The problem with that guy is he's got his own dairy, and if you don't use his dairy, then you can't use, his butter with the pizza and that kind of thing. He's got his own orchards. Drizzling honey over bread. I do that, Tina. I'll get a slice of bread and I'll just put it on a corner and take a bite, and I'll put a little bit more on, take a bite, a little bit more on, take a bite. And then all I'd have to do is make sure that I put them back in and keep that 2,500,000. I think that'd be the easiest thing to do rather than go into construction and demolish everything. Holy smokes, what happened? Daylight go away? Somebody flipped the light switch. I don't think it's going to take that much corn. You have crunchy bread? An American biscuit. All right, now all I need now is chili peppers, right? And it's nighttime. I'm gonna go sleep. But according to, if you look above me, it says it's July. So has this map, supposedly it's an Australian map, but did they mess with the seasons of this map because July is their winter? I can't imagine they did go that far. Andy has sensibilities? Andy, are you sensitive? Well, he probably is. He's got 2 cats. That would have to take a sensitive person. I mean, it'd take a sensitive person to have just 1 cat, but 2? You gotta have some sensibilities. Because they would drive you senseless. Maybe he doesn't have any sensibilities. Okay, those are mushrooms. So maybe I don't have any chili peppers growing right at the moment. I think they were growing out of I think I changed. I think this was chili peppers and I changed it to garlic. All right. But let's go see.
For me?
What? The hell's wrong? Alexa, are you okay?
I'm doing great. Thanks for checking.
Okay.
Just wondering if you were talking to me about that chili pepper to garlic switch, or if I accidentally eavesdropped on your cooking commentary.
Oh, I don't think you accidentally did, but yes. No, it wasn't for you. Sorry. Yeah, there are no bees. There's no bees. Where are my bees? That's odd. Where are my bees? Okay, I heard something. No, that's a bird. Don't poop on me. All right, I don't know what's going on with the seasons here. It's crazy. I don't have seasons turned on for one thing. No seasons. No. Paused. No. Yes. What does that mean? What if I slept now? I heard a bee go by. See, now it's July. Are my bees hibernating in the summertime? That's crazy. Alexa's all messed up. What? Rob had you shave most of his head? Why? Your beard's whiter than mine? Mine is mostly gray. And my family doesn't get white. Well, I mean, there's always a little, you can see there's a little whitish. But I've seen people that had pure white hair and beard when they get older. My family doesn't do that. It's gray if it changes at all. And you look at my hair, there's some gray in there, but you can't see it very well. It just looks like a tint right in here. But if I was to try to look like Santa Claus, I'd have to dye it white. And that's getting carried away, I'll tell you what. All right, let's get in here and get some chili peppers. What's that? Honey. I do have some honey. Oh, there's chili pepper. Oh my God, I got a ton of chili peppers. Tons and tons and tons. So let's go in here. I like this mod because you can choose what kind of palettes you want. I mean, how many. So if I go to chili peppers and say that I only want maybe 6 pallets. And there they are, 6 pallets. Okay, I gotta put on some super strength. Super glue strength. I could have tried to drove in here, but I could have tried to drive in there, but I'm lazy. It takes time to get in the truck and start it up and put it in gear. I'm too tired to be shifting a truck. But I don't get tired doing this because I'm borrowing the strength. It's not my strength. It's Superman's. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, hey, landed on its head. Is this gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, I got way too lazy on that. Hey, there's some rain in those clouds up there. Look, I broke the chilies. All this for some popcorn. That's just crazy. All right, we'll turn that off because otherwise it becomes a mess if you don't remember that you've got that on. Are they red hot? Santa Claus? What's that, Tina? Yeah, probably should have, Scorpion. Too late now. I got it. Oh no, it only took 1 pallet. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? All of that, it only took 1 pallet. All right. First of all, chili popcorn 300% is already there. Corn and chili peppers. Corn is full. Chili peppers is full. 1 pallet. And then butter. Okay. So, but we need to activate that. So let's activate it. And is it running? Chili popcorn 14. Yeah, it's running. Look at that. All right, we're going to change the output to distributing. I guess I don't need all these chili peppers. I like this. There's a place out. People can come and just sit in the thing and eat popcorn all day. Just sit out in the sunshine eating popcorn. I should have put that Slurpee place right next door because with all these chili peppers, you're going to want something cold to drink. Something icy. A big gulp. Big blue, big gulp. Where did my Where did my chili peppers go? They're not on the truck. I looked away for a second, I swear. It was only a second. Where did they go? Where did they go? I only... I'm gonna have to go back and watch this and find out where in the hell those things went. What else would take chili? Jack Daniels don't take chili peppers, does it? And I didn't drive over. I drove over this right here. What is this? The waffle and donut shop. Okay, and it's not let me. Waffle and donut butcher shop. Did anybody see where those went off that trailer? Waffle and donut shop. Yeah, this isn't it. Custard glazed ring. There's no unrealistic run. Huh? Yeah, see, it doesn't take chili. It does take chili peppers right there. It took my chili peppers and put them in this thing for waffles. That's crazy. How do I get them back? I bet I don't. Well, I just lost my chili peppers. I don't have no crops a growing. I don't know what to do. I planted a bunch of crops to grow, but nothing's happening that's new. And these were planted tons and tons of months and months and months ago. These were planted. What the hell is happening on my map? And we're into July now. My bees aren't around. They went south for the summer. I didn't even know bees went south for the summer. You watched? Chips can use them as well. Yeah, Chips, I would imagine Chips use chili peppers and stuff. Those Chips. What do I hear? I heard music. Help, I'm stuck. Still nothing. No oats are growing. This is not right. Has anybody got any suggestions as to why my crops aren't growing? Okay. It says the crop is barley. It says it's growing. It's got fertilizer. It doesn't say it needs lime or anything like that. It's owned by me. There's no reason why this shouldn't be growing. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know if, I can't even cheat with this one because these aren't real fields. These are fields I made myself. So I don't think I can go in and... I don't understand this at all. Okay, I don't want to mess with this big field. Let's see. Change back to a month as a day. Yeah, they're all planted, Matt. I think I'm hearing the kids from outside. I've got my window open because it's like 75 degrees in here. What did Scorp tell me to do? Days per month. What did he want me to do? Fixed visual month. What am I hearing? Sounds like a truck backing up. It's raining. Maybe that's what it needed. Water. What time did it? Why is it so dark at 7 o'clock in July? Then shouldn't have this went into August? Because I just slept? It's only doing one day. I sleep and it's only doing one day. I don't know. What the heck? This is not right. It's mystery. It's like Twilight Zone stuff. Seasonal growth, which I don't like seasonal growth. It restricts me. Oh, when I change these, it doesn't change until the next season. Oh, for crying out loud. I should have never messed with this crap. That's what I say. Okay, I'm going to change it back to 1 day. Turn seasons off. Yeah, I just did. It's raining. I don't know what to do. See, I don't know if it recognizes this as a field.
Your GE dryer is done.
Told you. Okay, I don't know if this recognizes this as a field. So it says it's field 99. I think that's correct. Soybeans. Big green too. What's that mean? Okay, that worked. That worked, but it's not harvestable yet. Okay, so that worked. How about if I try this one and I go 98 and I go harvest ready. I shouldn't have to do this. But I don't think it recognizes this as a field, does it? This one I made? Let's find out. What do we got growing here? Wheat. God, that's a lot of wheat. Let's see what it does. Nil. What does that mean? It doesn't recognize it. Don't do it. I just did. Oh. Okay. So I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do this, what I was just about ready to do. That still doesn't explain why these crops aren't growing. I've got Medieval Dynasty. I've had it since it came out. I didn't play it. I don't know. This is crazy, though. Why is this not working? And how do I get to the next season? Can I sleep through a season? You'd think you'd sleep. Oh. Is that something growing now, though? It's growing now. There's it. Where's my controller? Well, at least it's growing. And it says it's August. It's Augusto. It's Augusto. But what's getting me though is it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It shouldn't be dark at 7 o'clock in August. It should be light by now. At least that's what I think. Okay, let's do oh, never mind. I want to do this and set this to 8. What happened? Why did it do that? Things are starting to turn green. Okay. Things are growing. I don't know what I did to make that do that. Do that, do that. But let da. Oh, to do that day. What's this one doing? Growing. Okay. Well, okay, I fixed something, I think. I don't know what. I've just wasted a whole damn episode doing absolutely nothing. But it's okay. I got a Baja Blast. It's all worth it. I've been watching The Weirdest Show. At first, I wasn't even sure whether I was going to keep watching it, but every time I think about it, I want to see what's going to happen next. It's called Resident Evil. Or no, Resident Alien. Resident Alien. And it's a comedy. Well, it's kind of a dark comedy. There's lots of people getting killed in it. It's Australia. Yeah. The only thing it'd be weirder is if it was British. Growing. Growing. Is there anything ready to... Okay, I do have... those round ones, there was something ready to harvest. So I could start harvesting over here. What did I have? Was it canola? I can't remember. No. It was soybeans, and it's ready to harvest. Where's, there should be a combine right there. Okay. Harvest time in the city. Is bald-headed Rob gonna do this? Oh, I missed that. Why did Rob want his hair shaved? And if and I don't know if Lori answered it or not, because I was too busy watching the stupid crops not grow. Why would a kid want his head shaved? Has he got lice or something? Is that what they used to do to kids that had lice? Was shave their head? Just so he can have top slipped back with short back and sides. So he's not getting the top of his head shaved, because that would make him look like he was bald at what? How old is he now? So he's shaved on the side? That would almost make sense, because that's one of the hairstyles now, is to get it real short on the sides but long on the top, kind of. And that's okay if you have a face like mine. I mean, when I was 100 pounds, 120 pounds in high school, I was a small guy, but I always had the fat face, the cheeks and stuff. Always. I've always looked like that. It was easier. Oh, was it? I don't know. My kids evidently didn't have lice. I think this problem I'm having has something to do with not time or month, but seasons. But I don't have seasons on, so I don't know. Because it appears that it changed all at once when the season changed. But now it's back to not doing anything. Crazy, man. Crazy. And up to Cow Lake. Well, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with this map. Wonder if I have bees back yet. It definitely looks like fall and winter now. Look, is that supposed to be green grass? What the heck is going on? Everything died on me. Look, that's not green grass anymore. What did I do? Seasons growth, no. Fixed visual month. I don't know what I did. Huh. What did I do? I forgot to see what month we were in. Now it's raining. There goes Scorp. We're in August. Set growth period. What period would I want it to be? I mean, I just messed it up, Royal. You wait and see. I might have to find another damn map, start over. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I do. Don't change anymore. But okay, something went wrong because now it's changed to August 10th. Instead of changing, it should have changed to August, September. It should have changed to September, and it didn't. So it's all mess up now, I'm telling you. Set growth period. Advanced growth. What does that do? What's this debug stuff? Debug. There, that looks better. That didn't fix anything, but did I take my flying off? This is the craziest episode I've ever done. Need to find a new map. Maybe. I was getting kind of tired of this one anyway. But I'm growing meats, though. I got all the meats going. And I was just getting ready to buy those other fields over there and make a new field. Hey, the grass is ready. The grass is ready. I can harvest the grass. That's good. Let's see what... sunflowers are still growing. Potatoes are still growing. Sugar beets are still growing. Growing oats. Growing corn. Growing barley. I like saying barley. Barley's a nice thing to say. Growing canola. And then wheats. We have the wheats. Did you hear the bees? Oh, I need to get back. That I don't know, Andy. I was asking that earlier if it was using Aussie seasons. Yeah, I can't play hightail. And I never gave it a second thought till I paid $70. Now I want to play it. I didn't know if I wanted to play it. Where's I going? I was going to go check the bees. Was I checking the bees? How come I'm not flying very fast? What? I'm supposed to be flying fast. I guess that's all the faster I fly. Maybe it just looks like it's faster when you're actually on the ground. They're not making honey. I don't hear any bees. Maybe they all died out. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Man, that guy's breathing fast in that bed. Look at that guy in the bed. Is going really like fast. See, these oats should have been ready long ago. It's not. It's like nothing's growing. I mean, I've never slept this much in my life in a game. I'm almost through this Baja Blast. What is he saying? They upgraded the weather so snow from 6 p.m. Friday until 6 a.m. Sunday. Well, how do they know that far in advance? And how much are they still saying? Are they still saying 12 inches? That's a lot of friggin' snow. Literally, that is. Do you know how hard it has to snow to get that? When I was working ambulance, I went to bed one night at normal time, and it wasn't snowing. At 1 o'clock in the morning, I got an ambulance call, and I got up surprised to see there was several inches of snow on the ground, and it was snowing so hard I could not see. And I had to go from 1,000 feet down to sea level, down to the river to pick up, to do it. And I think, I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was a little kid with like a real high fever, and they couldn't get it to break. And they called for an ambulance. And so I got in the ambulance, and I was driving down this mountain road, and it drops real fast. So the road goes real windy because it really drops until you get to the river. And it was snowing so hard I couldn't have my lights on. I mean, I could have my headlights on. I had to because it was the middle of the night. 1 o'clock in the morning. But all the emergency lights, I had to shut them down because they were just flashing back at me because the snow was so coming down so hard, I could not see. I could barely drive to be able to see anything in front of you. And then we got down there. We got the kids' fever to break. So since the fever broke, we didn't actually take him to the hospital. They said they'd take him in a car as long as the fever was broke. And I thought, well, that's pretty prudent because ambulance isn't cheap. And so I said, okay. And I went home and I went back to bed and got up at normal time. In the amount of zero snow when I went to bed, and I used to go to bed about 10 o'clock because I was working 2, 3 jobs. Wow, it was ambulance plus the bank. But it was 0% snow on the ground when I went to bed about 10 o'clock. When I got up in the next morning and stepped out about 7 o'clock in the morning, stepped outside, there was so much snow that I ran back inside and got a tape measure, and it was over a foot in one night. And it was the night before Thanksgiving. And I don't remember what year. It had to be, maybe 80, 83. I think it was the year that Jeff was born. But that's a lot of snow. So if you're getting a foot of snow, I can't imagine Texas getting that much snow. I remember I had a fever so bad as a kid. I was put in a bathtub full of ice water. Yeah, that's what you used to do, depending on what the cause is. I mean, if it's a fever, that's one thing. But we'd get farmers that would pass out on their tractors, and they were having a heat stroke. You had to get that down, so we would put them in an ice bath, and to get that temperature down because they're having a stroke. A fever's a little bit different. Obviously, you want it to come down, and a kid can have a higher fever than a man or a woman. A kid could have 102, 103, and that's high. But if an adult has 101 or 102, that's pretty rough. You were born June of '84. My son was born February of '83. And my youngest daughter was born in July of '86. My oldest daughter was born in April of '81. All right. Still nothing to harvest. I don't get what's going on here. It's just crazy. This is crazy. I've never slept this much in this game ever. Yeah, I've been sleeping for a couple of years now, game time, and the crops still haven't grown. Yeah, that's a really high. That would be a scary one. What are those? Holes in my what? What's that? What caused that? Crop circles. Your weather's done. Andy, are you you're a couple years older than Scorp, huh? This is just ridiculous. August 15th. August 16th. It's only going one day at a time. I thought I had it set. That might be the problem. I thought I had it set when you slept, it was a month. Days per month. Yeah, I think that's how I had it set up, was days per month. But I must not be getting to the next season to change it back. I don't know what to do. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is not. Set time, August, day 16, 9 p.m. Reload environment, reload weather. Set weather, sunny, random, info. Remove tire tracks, add snow. Remove snow, add salt. Why would I want to do that? Random wind waving, woohoo. Seasonal shader, environmental task debug. Okay, that's the environment. I don't know about the environment. Fields and farm land. Wonder what this does. Debug field status. Because it doesn't tell you what it does when you click on it. Find status debugging on, or field status debugging on. Off. I don't know what that does. If it does anything. Look at the corn. It's blowing in the wind, in the rain. Oh, are we in August 17th now? Advanced growth, what does that do? Updating all fields, please wait. Oh, geez, I probably shouldn't have done that. Worst case scenario, I haven't saved through this whole live stream. I can go back to when we first started and mess around with this. Oh, now that looks different. Doesn't that look different? That looks different than it was. I don't know what it did. The oats are ready to harvest. The sugar beets are still growing. Sunflowers are still growing, but it looks different. That's ready to harvest. The wheat, but the oats are ready. It doesn't look like it. Aren't oats supposed to be brown? What's all of that? What is this? Look at all those words. What is that? Oh, I've got a debug on. What did I debug? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. What did I do? Oh, let's turn that off. Okay, that's what that does. All right. That's corn. This is the oats, but it says it's ready to harvest. But is that what oats look like when they're ready to harvest? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's sleep one more night. What time is it? Oh, hell. I'm ready. It's time to go. I started late, so that's okay. Yeah, leave debugging alone. All right, I'll leave debugging alone. All right. This is the weirdest friggin' live stream I think I've ever done. I just spent 2 hours doing absolutely nothing. Well, that's not true. I got some products made. I got some meat picked up and sold, and I got some chili peppers going. Let's go check on that and see if all this sleeping at least produced some products. But what's wrong with the bees?
Oh, yeah.
And my grass died again. What's that all about? Still no bees. I might have to tear all these out and replace them. Oh, I heard bees. What was it? I just heard a bee. Maybe they didn't all die. Maybe just one of them. One of them's still alive. And he's running around trying to sting me. Let's see. Where's the chips? Popcorn. No popcorn. That's not right. I slept days and days and days, and there's no popcorn. It's got an exclamation point on it. Why is that? Out of space, it says. What? There they are. Man, that's loud. Hey, we got chili popcorn. Sweet. No, actually, it's not sweet. It's hot. All right, I guess I gotta go. I'm done wasting my own time, and yours too, I guess. And all the bees' knees. There's that other game I play that I put videos out on. They have a dance called the bees' knees.
Oh, yeah.
Lori 1616. All righty. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'll see you when I come back on Thursday, I guess. And one of these days, if I get that new game, I might have to live stream that just to see what it is. It's a fancy Minecraft is what it is. And the reason why I went ahead and donated money to them is because I know their work. I know about these developers, these guys. I've never played their games, but I know who they are, and so they do good work. And it's a very small company, so I decided to support them. And it's not their fault. It was a computer glitch that caused my problem. Hopefully, they'll get my ticket and fix it. But anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll see you. Tell Rob to put a hat on or he'll catch a cold. Bye.